Cześć, tutaj Moni, and welcome to Learn Polish with Advance. This is the second part of our lesson that will allow you to talk about your daily routine. Yesterday we had a few verbs connected with our daily routines. We had them in the infinitive forms like wstawać, brać, myć. You can see that in this poster we've got these verbs conjugated already. And I added additional vocabulary for you in order to say what you do every single day. I will also explain today the difference between idę and chodzę, why we would use idę and not chodzę when we talk about the sequence of events. But that will follow shortly. Let's just then go through verbs and then additional words, additional vocabulary, and see what they mean. So I assume you already know wstaję, biorę, myję, so I don't have to explain it today. Let's just focus then on additional vocabulary, new vocabulary today. So wstaję rano, I get up in the morning. Rano, in the morning. Biorę prysznic. I take a shower. I have a shower as well. So biorę, I take. Prysznic. This is a very difficult word in Polish. Many students have a difficulty pronouncing it. Excuse me. So let me chop it in three parts, so it's better for you to see the pronunciation, to hear it. So the first syllable is pr, pr, P-R-Y, pr, pr. Then we've got sh, unvoiced sh. And at the very end, we've got nic, nic. This word on its own means nothing, nic. So prysznic, prysznic, shower, prysznic. This first syllable is troublesome, pr, pr. So prysznic. You need to practice a few times in order to get it right. So biorę prysznic, I take a shower. If we add się, reflexive pronoun, się to myję means I have a wash. Myję się, myję się, I have a wash. Myję zęby, and I brush my teeth. In Polish, you don't have to say my teeth, I have my breakfast. You can skip my, you can just say I brush teeth, I have breakfast. So myję zęby, I brush my teeth. Literally, I wash teeth. Myję zęby. A lot of myję się, myję zęby, right? Robię śniadanie. I make breakfast. Śniadanie is a neuter noun. We don't need to change it in accusative, therefore. Robię śniadanie. Now, jem płatki. Płatki, flakes, corn flakes, plural, płatki. And then we've got jem tosta. And toast, toast in Polish, I know it's not a fruit, it's not a veg, but unfortunately it will get additional a in accusative. It represents food, and some little group with representing masculine nouns representing food will also have that a. So just try to remember toast gets the a, okay? So jem tosta, jem tosta. So jem płatki, jem tosta. I eat cornflakes, I have toast. Now, you know already that chodzę means I go somewhere frequently, right? So chodzę. Chodzę na siłownię means I go to the gym, right? Chodzę na siłownię. However, when you talk about some events in a sequence, right? I do this, then I do that, then I do something else, next I do this. Especially using the word potem, which is next, which is after or then, as in I have a breakfast, then I go to the gym, or I have a shower, then I go somewhere. So especially with words like that, potem, or we tend to use idę, not chodzę, with this sequence of events. Okay, so this is a situation where you would use idę. I do this, next I do that, next I do that. When it comes to word go, okay? So jem, robię śniadanie, jem tosta, idę na siłownię, then I go to the gym. But if you don't talk, if you're not if you're not talking about the event in a certain sequence, what you do in a particular day, but you want to say, I usually go to gym in the evening, for instance, that's a different situation, and then you would use chodzę, right? You would say, because then you talk about the frequency, especially about the frequency of something and how often it happens. So I usually, zwykle chodzę na siłownię, let's say rano, okay? I usually go to the gym in the morning. Zwykle chodzę na siłownię rano. I usually go to the gym na siłownię. Sorry, I haven't mentioned na siłownię means to the gym. So na siłownię rano. But when we use the sequence of event, when we've got one action after another, and the word go appears to be there, then we use idę. I will go into it into more detail at some point. I don't want to be super detailed at this stage. So those of you who are very very thorough in the learning, just make the note that idę replaces chodzę when we use the sequence of certain events, okay? One action after other. It will help you understand that in the future. For now, just accept that. So, idę na siłownię. The same goes with idę do pracy. I go to work. Then I go to work. So, potem idę do pracy. Then I go to work. Pracuję. I work. You can say potem, then. Potem mam spotkanie, then I have a meeting. If you work in an environment then where you've got a lot of meetings, plural in Polish are spotkania. So just replace this e with a and you've got plural meetings. So mam spotkania. Potem mam spotkania. Then I have meetings. Potem jestem w domu. Then I'm at home. In other words, I return home. I come back home. Jestem w domu. I'm at home. W domu. At home. Jestem w domu. I put it here I highlighted it here simply because I don't want to use the verb return to or come back yet. So I replace it with I am home. And once we go into telling time, you will be able to say I'm at home at a particular hour. That will be very, very beneficial, very helpful. So jestem w domu. Jem obiad. I have my lunch. Jem kolację. I have my supper. Kolacja, feminine noun in accusative. Jem kolację. Słucham muzyki. Słuchać connects with genitive, so whatever you listen to needs to be placed in genitive case. Muzyka, feminine noun, it's got the K letter, so instead of in genitive gets E. Muzyki, right? If you forgot all about genitive case, go back to the video when I explain all about the feminine nouns in genitive, and you will see that after K letter we've got muzyki, koleżanki, right? Oglądam film, I watch a film, I watch a movie. Czytam gazetę, again gazeta, a newspaper, accusative, gazetę, like kolację, right? So I read a newspaper. It could also mean I read an article in a newspaper. Rozmawiam z, I chat with, I speak with. Rozmawiam z, and here because we are using preposition z. You need to use instrumental case. So let's say you want to say, I speak with my wife. Rozmawiam z żoną. Rozmawiam z partnerem, right? Accusative. Instrumental, of course. Instrumental case. So rozmawiam z partnerem, rozmawiam z żoną. I speak with my family. Rozmawiam z rodziną, partnerką, siostrą, bratem, right? And then I go to sleep. Again, if we are using a potem and then idę replaces chodzę, right? So idę spać and then I go to sleep. But then again, if you wanted to say, I usually go to sleep at 11 o'clock without placing go into a sequence of events, but as a separate sentence, what time you usually go to sleep, you would then use chodzę. Okay? So let's just go through this together. Let's talk about what we do as a routine. And I appreciate that you may have different actions, different events in your routine day, but this is a good start. These are good verbs and vocabulary to learn at this stage. So, zwykle wstaję rano. Biorę prysznic, a potem myję zęby, robię śniadanie, potem jem płatki, a potem idę na siłownię i idę do pracy. Pracuję, mam spotkania, potem jestem w domu, jem obiad, potem słucham muzyki, potem oglądam film, czytam gazetę, rozmawiam z rodziną i potem idę spać. So that would be the routine day in perfect Polish. What I would encourage you to do is to practice this, right? Practice potem as well. I get up in the morning, I take shower, or I have a wash, then I brush my teeth, then I have breakfast, then I go to the gym. So once again, na siłownię, to the gym, do pracy, to work. I'm really sorry that silly me, put this icon here overlapping the word pracy. Do pracy, to work. Do pracy. Na siłownię, to the gym. And again, if you are talking about a sequence of events, replace chodzę with idę when it comes to the word go. I go somewhere. Right. What we are going to do next week is we are going to do exactly the same exercise using the word jutro, tomorrow, and the word też, also, as well. So tomorrow I will also get up in the morning. I will also take a shower. I will make a breakfast as well. I will have a toast. I will go to the gym and to work. So you see where I'm coming from here. This time, next week, we will be using perfective verbs to specify the future. And in that manner, you will learn, you will be able to say what you do normally, what is your routine day, and also what you will do, let's say tomorrow in a week. So you're practicing two tenses simultaneously, if you like. Okay, so thank you very much for today's lesson. I hope it helps. Thank you very much for your comments. Very kind of some of you to drop by and just comment on videos. Thank you so much. Dziękuję bardzo. And I will see you next week. Have a great weekend. Pa!